I really liked when you actually, I mean, in your entire day, still you dedicate little time for the young data scientists to clarify their thought process or to
Oh
guideline.
yeah,
And that is something that our vision or and our mission is completely based on aligned to that thought process, because data science is a very lucrative world, right? But a
so
lot of people
let me say
don't
that,
know.
Prinjal, I think both customers as well as early stage professionals are very confused about this area.
Absolutely.
And I feel having the privilege of spending 2+ decades in this industry, I feel it is my responsibility to simplify and clarify a lot of things for both my customers as well as early stage data scientists.
Correct. Absolutely. Because as I said, from outside it looks very lucrative and it's all like big words and big technologies. But eventually, even at the granular level, the understanding at the granular level is very much needed,
Yeah.
which is something our vision is also aligned to. Great, great. That's very inspiring. So, sir, if I would ask, so your career, right? How was your career journey, and would how did you made it to the leadership level?
What do you mean by leadership level? Let me try to
Uh,
understand that first. I mean, when you say leadership level, what are you referring to?
so let's say, like yourself, okay,
Yeah.
you are at a level when you have people looking up to you as a leader to streamline their streamline or maybe uh, smooth their way of transition, smooth their transition to. So see, eventually our career, eventually in our career, any person, any people in any domain, their ultimate goal is either to grow the career ladder, that is to get promotions and go to the higher level, and also at the same time monetary side, right? So monetary side, we definitely we don't want to get into that. uh, so if someone as a young data scientist wants to grow to your level, so you have done the same journey, you have already traversed this entire path. So how did you do this? What was your journey like? What are the roadblocks specifically? We want to know what were the roadblocks you faced and how did you overcome those?
I don't know whether my answer will align to what you are looking for. Firstly, I would suggest that the monetary elements and promotions, change of designations, these are just outcomes. Right? I don't think you personally can plan for these things, right? I can say that I have never planned that, okay, I need to reach this level at this many years. You cannot set these kind of milestones. Um, Career, whether it is data science, whether it is software engineering, whether it is consulting, it moves at a different pace at a different stage of your career. Um, I don't think you or anybody can map out these outcomes saying, okay, I want to be this by this years, this by this years. What I would say is that as long as you are adding newer skills, right? When you come out of college, you come with certain amount of technical skills, right? You come maybe with some knowledge of SQL programming, you come with some knowledge of maybe couple of algorithms, you may know Python a bit. You need to start expanding your knowledge base across multiple areas, from technology to business to communication to dealing with people. Also, you need to figure out how do I increase depth of my knowledge around these areas. When I finished my college, we came with basic knowledge of stats and etc. And now we are talking about generative AI, right? So if I don't reinvent, I was talking to a couple of folks today morning during lunch that if you're working in the technology industry, you have to kind of reinvent yourself every 5 years. So if you don't upgrade yourselves, it becomes very difficult. Upgrade yourself from your technology knowledge of your area, add more knowledge of associated areas. For example, I see a lot of data scientists, they say that, okay, I want to work only on algorithms. So I keep on telling them, look, your job as a data scientist is to deliver a business outcome to the client. Now you can deliver that business outcome by creating a couple of dashboards also, not necessarily an algorithm. Sometimes you don't need an hi-fi algorithm to solve a simpler problem. So having that flexibility in your approach, having that openness to learn newer things, having that curiosity, and I would say the mindset around problem solving, these are extremely critical, right? So plus, as you gain more experience, you also need to think about, look, growth in an organization is nothing but ability to deliver something more than one person can deliver, right? So if I'm an individual contributor at an entry level organization, as I have 5-6 years of experience, my contribution to the organization should not be just one individual. How can I have a non-linear impact to the organization is something that you need to look into. And one key element is whatever I have gathered as a knowledge over the 5-6 years, how do I disseminate and ensure that my junior people have that knowledge? And so when you're talking about growth, that ultimately the growth comes with impact to the organization, right? And impact can come in multiple directions. Impact can come is like you mentor more people, you upskill them, you ensure that they are able to do a great job in the work that they are doing. You, what should I say, you help in strategizing the direction that your organization need to take based on understanding of the industry, understanding what the clients are doing, understanding trends. So I think having that problem solving ability, curiosity, having a bit of strategic perspective around things, and become a role model to your team, if I may say.